Hey everybody, this is Rydo, and we are back with another recording of Lego Marvel superheroes. So we missed the Stanley in Peril in this previous level. Fortunately, it's right here at the beginning in the first section. So all I have to do is fly up here. I just didn't come to this section here and find this. So we need Mr. Fantastic or Sandman. Will work too to walk through these grates. Once we get through these grates, Stanley is right here in this room. Let's see. We need Spider-Man.
My spider sense is tingling.
Or Venom. And pull him free, and that's all we have to do.
Excelsior!
Excelsior. So now, we just return to New York City and save and exit. I need to be more thorough going through these levels because we don't have a detector. There's no red brick detector for Stanley in Perils, which kind of would have been nice if there was one. Of course, we get True Believer again. We always will, as long as we have all the multipliers on. We had already gotten all the mini kits.
You found me. Sometimes I make these cameos a little too easy for you guys.
We have 24 more gold bricks we need to get. Go ahead and skip. See if that speeds anything up. Hey, it kinda did. Interesting. So now that we have done that and taken care of that, we can get into today's level, and we are back on track towards 100%. Let's see. So next one we have is Rebooted, Resuited. Not Resulted, that's an I. So I'm gonna play that in free play. We have a gold brick for it, so we just need the mini kits and the Stanley and Peril, and that's all we need. Which is probably all we need for any of the levels that are remaining.
Stark Tower dominates the Manhattan skyline as either a highly advanced technological research facility or a giant monument to its owner's ego. Depends who you ask.
Did I ever tell you about my party armor? It was designed like a tuxedo, for more formal battles.
Oddly, I
I'm
don't
home.
think we got a
What's with the hostile welcome?
party armor outfit.
Jarvis, it's me. Your boss man?
Intruder alert. Security activated.
Intruders! Jarvis, Security Override Command Tango Oscar Sierra 3963.
We're gonna have to fight our way in.
Someone must have hacked my systems. That's the kind of thing I do to other people.
What the... Hey,
Excelsior. Alright. So we mostly just want to kind of rush through these levels. Ooh, they've got me playing as Thanos, as the big guy. There's Captain America, that's what we needed. I imagine I need to destroy all this stuff and go with the story here because of potentially unlocking other things. There we go. Click. 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 There we go. Could have just flown over. Oh, it doesn't look like we can fly over. Interesting. Who is this character? Polaris. I don't even know who that is. Open this doorway. Come in here and find whatever pieces in here. Where is this pointing? Like right there. Psychic character. Is Polaris psychic? Is he psychic? No. Build that. Build this. Come on. Use these drawers to destroy things. Let's see. Spider-Man. Pull these. Now I can build a charge. Who is this Thor? Why am I not getting the prompts on it yet? Interesting. Beta Ray Bill. Interesting. I guess Polaris must be a mutant. Bad character, or maybe a good character. Oh, there's a guy over there I can psychically control too. Let's make sure we do that. Yeah, we'll switch over to Jean Grey. It seems like, I think Loki does have psychic powers, but it doesn't seem to work very well because he also has a freezing power on the B button that seems to get in the way. Alright, assembling a car. And then we need Magneto over there to do the rest of that. Let's see, do I not have Magneto? Interesting. Put the engine in. Run this guy over. Run him over some more. As I'm trying very hard here not to. Let's see. This feels like too difficult of a task. Is the car supposed to go the other direction maybe? Yeah, that's what I was supposed to do with that. Drive the car over there, alright. Jump in that suit.
I am Thor, god of thunder and lightning.
Must have not charged him up enough. Here we go. So, is a Stanley in peril going to be in this section? I don't know. I don't think so, but it's hard to tell. I'm gonna have to go look up who Beta Ray Bill is. Maybe this is the animal version of Thor? Or some alien version of Thor? From what it looks like. So we're looking everywhere. Because I want to just be certain that there is no reason, no Stanley in peril anywhere in this section. I think we can be fairly confident if there isn't. So let's move on to the next section. I bet he's in this section. In fact, I think I've seen him in this section. Here he is. So we need Sandman. Here he is. Excelsior. So let's just fly now. Skip large groups of the map and fly towards the collectibles. There's one down. This way. One of those. Can't fly past this section, so I'm gonna have to drop down and take some of these guys out. There we go. Fire. Fire again. Break it. Now we can get to the next section. We still managed to skip a bunch of that. Let's see who Thanos breaks this. There's one. Fly over here. Destroy this one. And pull this here. I think I need a psychic character. Psychic? Destroy this. This is not an interesting enough interactive item to have done this 4 times in the same level. disco ball. A different disco ball. Alright. Oh, we can even ride this. If we can pull it out of the... If we can pull it out of the thing, we can ride it all of maybe a few areas. Not real sure why that's there as an item. Loki knows how to kick some behind, apparently. Let's fly over here, and can we melt this? No. We can't melt this. Let's get over here and do this. 3 out of 5 down. We have to do the story the way they want us to do it, so I'll come over here and push this so we can break the shields. Laser time. Blue lasers instead of red lasers. I wonder if there was an important reason for that. Probably just to differentiate from the red lasers and the fire lasers that Iron Man's Suit 42 can do. We'll go ahead and take this with us just in case we need it. Ah! This thing can't get upstairs! Forget that. Melt all these guys. 4 or 5 there. Alright, so how do we get through here? Or do we get through there? I don't know if we do. It doesn't look like we do. Way back here, okay. Because I did not correctly follow the path. My partner here couldn't come with me. So where's my partner now? Right there, good. Still hanging on. Try that again. There we go. So we still have 3. I'm very surprised that we still have 3. That seems like a lot. There we go. We don't need to do any more of this part. Right? We can just open it with our suit. Up we go to the next section.
Arc reactor storage access granted.
Ha-ha!
Loki, stand down!
My insincerest apologies, but I need a source of high power at low cost.
Well, you are stealing from the best.
That's not the only thing we've stolen.
Where are you going?
Never trust a demigod.
Words to live by. Never trust a demigod.
It's time to teach you so-called Avengers a lesson.
Alright. So, seems like at least 3 of these are just... we have to get up to these heights. Let's see. Let's find somebody with psychic powers. There we go, connect that. Rings the bell, Pepper opens the door, and we get that one. And this one here is an Iceman thing. So he has a ice power too. And that's why his psychic power doesn't work half the time. There we go. And that's not the right thing. So we need Magneto again. Magneto needs to be able to reach up there. And I don't know how he's going to be able to reach up there. How is this supposed to work? Who else can manipulate magnets? Not the Winter Soldier. Maybe I'm supposed to hit him with, like, stones? There's the Avengers A. Else would even have any kind of power like that. Not like a frost power. Maybe we have to go further in the storyline. Go ahead and save and continue here. Where is he? we doing here?
You should have anticipated this, Doc.
Okay. So maybe I can fly up now. Maybe I can't fly up until I have the next section. Something's certainly keeping me away. Probably the Hulkbuster armor. I bet that's it. I like this guy, Beta Ray Bill. Seems to be pretty good with that hammer. Right in the back of the head.
Heroes, there is still no such thing.
There we go. I hope we're doing the right thing. We have the Stanley in peril, and we have all the other mini kits. So my hope is when I take out Killian here, it will let me fly upwards, and then I can with Magneto, who is the only character I know of that has any magnetic power. And if there really is a secondary character that has slightly different magnetic powers, this game certainly did point that out to me at some point. And I know I don't know the Marvel Universe that well, but I know it enough, I think, that I should, if there was a second Magneto-like character, I should recognize it. Right. So now,
you could never conceive of my vision for mankind. Now I shall turn your own weapons against you. Get them!
all of a sudden I can fly high enough. So that's just bad game development, in my opinion. I don't think you can go any other direction with it, but just to say that is bad gating. 1, 2. Boy, is this taking a while. And 3. Now I can just focus on taking out these bad guys, and we'll finish up this level. More, 11 more, 8 more. Can't just laser the back of this guy, apparently.
House party protocol activated.
fly up here and fire. Fire crazily into the middle there. It's programmed to destroy all of my outfits. I can sit here and shoot on them, but they're all gonna crash, I think. This would be kind of interesting if I could beat them before they all crash, but I don't think it works that way. I think it's just giving them health until he does good. Because I've been hitting for a while and he's been at the same percentage. Oh, actually, I need all the pieces to build this. So it has to destroy all the guys, doesn't it? Question, why does this bomb not affect the suit of armor I'm wearing? Completely does not affect my suit of armor. Destroys the Hulkbuster. That doesn't make a lot of sense. Too close. There we go.
So, like my suit? I have a soft spot for the oldies.
Oh.
Why is it my tower can never stay in one piece?
Alright. We did it. Ran into a little bit of trouble at the end. We got over 1 billion studs and it's still letting me get up here. I wonder if there is no maximum number of studs in this game. Or maybe the maximum is going to be something like 10 billion. 10 billion would be my next guess. I don't see a real reason why it would stop at 6, 7, 8, or 9 billion. Excelsior. These levels are getting a little bit longer each time, it feels like.
Thank you for saving your Generalissimo, Brigadiers. Excelsior!
2 more gold bricks for the collection. We're getting it done. One of the beauties about watching my video game reviews or watching me play the game and review it is not only do you get my commentary, but you also save yourself a lot of time and frustration. Well, probably not. You're probably not saving yourself a ton of time unless you multitask and watch my videos while doing other things. Like, I don't know, maybe studying if you could do that without failing. But it certainly saves you a little bit of time. I don't do a ton of editing or very much editing at all. Let's see. So this animation style again feels very much hand-drawn, not 3D rendered. I bet they had 2 or 3 different animators draw these. Alright. A couple more levels we've got to do. In fact, I think 9 maybe. There's 15 and I think we've only done maybe 6. But we are definitely making progress. Definitely working our way down to the final thing. There's only 10 more Stan Lee in peril, so then that probably means there are 10 more levels. That would make sense. Anywho, as always, I ask you to like, share, subscribe, comment if you want to, and watch every second of my videos. All that helps out. If you want to support me, you can click on my name, Rydo. On the right will be a blue button that says support this channel. Click it and make a donation. And if you want to friend or follow me on basically any social media sites, there's a whole bunch of links down below. Thank you for watching. Have a good evening.